Chat, I saw a funny article that I think would be funny to look at. One of the top Twitch managers, who manages apparently like Mr. Beast, and probably other ones, looks like Kai Cenat and Hassan, is saying streamers should buy ViewBots because good content isn't enough. So got your Kindle Fire tablet with the border of orange dead pixels. It had a long run. Showing its age now. R.I.P. Kindle Fire. Salutes in chat. Weird A salutes. Wrong? You know, my hot take here is he's actually right. I'm not saying anybody should ViewBot, but this is actually the correct take, which is unfortunate. I think it's the correct take for the wrong reasons. Give it to me. I'm a bot anyway. You're my ViewBot. Wow. Mr. Manager Man's wrong. Let's see what else he had to say. Let's read the rest of this article. The CEO of an influencer talent agency that works with streamers like Kai Cenat and Hassan is voicing his support for ViewBotting, arguing that creators are missing out by not taking advantage. Reed Deschenier, the founder of CEO of Night Media, has worked with some of the biggest names in the creator space, including Mr. Beast. Let's see who. Let's do real quick. Let's see who all this guy represents. I mean, we can see here. We can see Oliver Tree. I don't recognize who that is. I don't know anything about Shorts. There aren't a whole lot of people I know. Let's see. Let's check out the gaming sphere. I'm a little bit out of touch, chat. I'm notoriously out of touch. Okay, clicking on this does nothing. This is maybe the worst website I've ever been on. Mr. Who's the Boss, the Costco guys, the cold ones with Max Mofo and anything for views. They used to do Mr. Beast. They own Roost, which has Past Week on with Yovan, H3 Podcast, Phil Franco Show, and The Yard. So realistically, it's looking like if there's a streamer that you enjoy watching, chat, maybe even undisclosed to them, they're probably ViewBotting. They might be, chat, they're probably ViewBotting. I would assume anybody that Night Media is marketing for is ViewBotting. On March 2nd, he pinned an article on X on ViewBotting, according to, what is that, Dulsher? Dulsher. I'm going to assume Dulsher. While platforms need to step up their game when it comes to fighting back against ViewBots, creators who don't ViewBot are doing themselves a huge disservice. Technically true. In a world where everybody is cheating to get ahead, if you are not also cheating and perpetuating the problem, then you're running behind. Should you ViewBot? Probably not. Probably would not be good, mostly for your psyche as a creator, knowing how much everything is fake. But it's worth noting that this is basically confirming that everything is fake. All of this, all of it, all the money, all of the fame, all of it is fake. So unless you're like one of the, I don't know, maybe 100 to 200 people out here doing content for the sake of the game, you probably should just cheat, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. Are you fake? Am I fake? We are fake. Everything is fake. To be honest with you, I think society at large has had a facade over it since probably the early 2000s, maybe even before. But now this is more so confirming that even less is real. There's even less stuff that's real. Revolt against, I mean, you'd have to go to another website. Because even though Twitch is doing stuff about viewbotting, right? Even though they're doing stuff about it. Remember, for instance, not too long ago, Twitch removed ViewBots, and every small content creator was really upset because it turns out everybody in the dead internet. It's the dead internet theory, chat. The internet's dead. Let's continue the article here. Major streamer manager explains why creators should start viewbotting. Okay, let's see what this dude's saying. Let's see what this dude's talking about. Bots are going undetected on Twitch. Benefits from this because more viewers looks better when it comes to advertisers. I can say that for certain. As a streamer that has gotten into the amount of viewership that means something. Having more viewers, it gets me more sponsorships. It gets me more this, it gets me more that. It's the most important thing you can have. If I had 100 viewers, I would even have more viewers from having like 100 viewers, because more viewers would come in to see why I have 100 viewers. Right? Like, I'm not saying this is good. I'm not taking a moral point here. I'm not taking a moral stance on this. Viewbotting is important for anyone looking to grow, even if that growth is done through nefarious methods. I would never explicitly say you should bot your views on Twitch, other than in the title of this article. But the reality is, if you're not viewbotting and everybody else is, you're at a disadvantage. Yeah. That's literally accurate. So sponsored by Bad Dragon Win. Probably whenever I have like, probably never. Unfortunately, I think we're on the wrong website for that one. But you know what? We get up to 100 views this year. We get up to an average of 100 viewers this year. I'll reach out to Bad Dragon and see what I can do. When you're competing in a category where you're buried, if you don't have 500 plus viewers, maybe shifting your strategy to paying clippers and buying bots helps a streamer break through. That's true. Like, mostly the paying clippers part. Like, if the more clips that I have, I've grown on YouTube significantly. This is the other half of this coin, is if you're streaming on Twitch, you'll never grow on Twitch just by streaming. There's a handful of people who it actually works for. But by and large, if you are just streaming on Twitch and you're not making content elsewhere, or you're not already big on another platform, or you've done nothing, basically, you're not going to grow. We've gotten a good chunk of growth just from doing stuff on YouTube, which is 100% like worth noting here. I don't pay clippers. I ask people to clip, and I really appreciate it when they do. I even have an extra thing where if you type in ! Stamp, it creates a timestamp on a text file that allows me to more easily edit videos by what you think was like a funny part of the stream. It only works on Twitch because YouTube's YouTube streaming isn't the greatest thing in the world. It's kind of a pain in the ass. According to Dusher, he tried viewbotting his own by buying a week's worth of bots for $180 to get 1,500 followers, 225 fake chatters, and 750 concurrent viewers for a broadcast. For $800 a month, he called the investment not bad. He continued, noting how brands have no way to tell if somebody is botting, and argued for streamers producing quality content just isn't enough anymore, citing the importance of distribution tactics. This is also factual. It doesn't matter how good your content is if you don't have any form of like distributional tactics or marketing, which is back to what I was talking about with YouTube. You should be uploading to TikTok. Well, probably not TikTok anymore, but you should be uploading shorts here to whatever platform you want to. And you should be uploading cut VODs, not full VODs, cut VODs, edited into the most interesting aspects to it. Otherwise, you should be doing some form of storytelling on YouTube. You should be doing like you have to. This job is. So have you ever tried putting your balls in a vice? That's more fun than being a streamer as a career in 2025.